Hey guys, it's Ashley. Welcome to my channel. I am so excited because it is 12 o'clock and that is officially the start of Read by Zoe. This is my first 24-hour readathon. I do not know how it's going to go because I have plans tomorrow, so I have to sleep. But my plan is to finish Simon Versus. I'm actually reading the special edition, but I'm too lazy to get the dust jacket, so I'll just show this one. I'm like 81% of the way through, so I want to finish that. And I also want to completely finish City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. This is book 3 in the Mortal Instruments, and my favorite book of the Mortal Instruments series. I am also going to be taking a page from Zoe. I'm going to be listening to the audiobook, like half audiobook and half reading this. Also, so I can cheat for Emoji-a-thon, because one of the challenges is to read an audiobook. So I'll count it. So I just wanted to come in here and tell you my plans. I'm going to read for an hour now, and then 1 o'clock I'm going to go to bed and get me some Z's, and then I'll be up in the morning with some more reading, and I'll try to update you when I have significant progress. But that's all for right now. I will see you guys later or in the morning. Alright guys, so it is 1:22 a.m. It took me a little longer than I wanted to, but I wanted to finish, and I did. So I finished my third reread of Simon Versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. Still 5 stars. I went into this one a little more critically, but I still loved it. I was inspired to read it again because the Rainy Reader and Gabby About Books. I will leave links down below because I can't remember her name, but they have a Muggle Study Book Club on Goodreads, and they did a live show on the Rainy Readers channel for Simon Versus, and it was so amazing, and it had me thinking about things I didn't think about before, and it inspired me to reread. So this is an hour and 22 minutes into the readathon, and I have read 57 pages, but I'm going to bed. I will see you guys a little bit later today. Hey guys, so it is 3:53 and I am back. I am currently listening to the audiobook for City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. In the physical form, I'm on page 119. Unfortunately, my workstation is by my window, so I don't know how good this light is going to be. I'm going to try to insert some clips here of the graduation, and afterwards, my mom graduated today. I am so proud, so excited.
Of the faculty and program directors, Miller Mock College now confers upon you the certificate, diploma, and degree in all the privileges and rights you have earned. You may now move your tassels from right to left. Please turn and face the audience. Congratulations, graduates.
Oh, big D.
Yeah, man! Woo! Currently, I am watching Book Sundays and her books to read during Women's Health Month, and I don't know how I'm gonna work this, but I want to do a BuzzFeed, like build a burrito, and we'll recommend a book for you to read. And I don't know if I can pop it on the screen so you can see me take it, but I'll definitely show you the end result. So it recommended me Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ning, which if you watched my 12 books to read this year, that is one of the 12 books for me to read this year. So that is very interesting that I got Little Fires Everywhere. And I need somebody to fangirl with. If there's anybody out there that has become obsessed with Call Me By Your Name, the movie, I have the book on hold at the library, or shipping Army Hammer and Timothy Chalamet, please comment down below if you happen upon this, because I have been for the past 3 days watching nothing but interview after interview after interview, the cutest moments compilations, everything. I love it. But I'm a respectful lover of the ship. I'm not adding, I don't act Army or I don't act Timothy. When I talk about the ship, I just talk about it because it's something that I'm obsessed with currently. Because I did have there was like a discussion on Twitter, and you might be able to find it on my Twitter, where people were talking about how they get uncomfortable when people act celebrities in their ship tweets and stuff like that. And I totally agree. I feel like ships are just for the benefit of the fan, for the fan to have fun. Shouldn't involve the actors at all. But that is besides the point. I just went off on a tangent. If you are obsessed with Call Me By Your Name in any aspect, please comment down below. I am looking for people to talk to. I am bursting with excitement for this movie and everything around it. My lips might not look the best, but this makeup has been on for a while, so I don't even care at this point. Probably not going to be able to see that. Ugh. But it is 8:10. I am 50% of the way through City of Glass, Book 3 in the Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. I'm going to be talking about it, so spoilers, just to be safe. But, okay, I have new understanding for why a lot of people don't finish the Mortal Instruments. Because the first time I read the Mortal Instruments, I was able to skip over the incest. Like, I found it disgusting, but for some reason my brain was caught up in other storylines. It didn't hit me. But the second time around reading City of Ashes, I could barely make it through the book, even though I knew that they're not really brother and sister. And book 3, we got more of the same thing. I didn't realize how the storyline continued into City of Glass, and how both parties know that they're brother and sister, but they decide they still want to have a relationship with each other. So I can see why it's hard to swallow for some people, because there's really no there's really no that's wrong in the book. I don't know what I'm trying to say, admonishment, because Alec mentions it and Isabel mentions it, but they kind of are cavalier with it. It's kind of like Jace loves Clary. He kissed her a couple times, but they're brother and sister, so he knows that's wrong. It's not really, they don't get admonished for it. Also, I want to talk about Sebastian. How in the world is Sebastian supposed to be your cousin, someone you see on a regular basis, or at least that's what I got from City of Glass? He's supposed to be your nephew, someone that you care enough for to adopt. And I have a code, excuse me, to adopt after his parents die or his caregiver dies. But you don't know that he doesn't look the same as he did the last time you saw him. Like, how was Sebastian able to infiltrate the Pen Hollows and um Clary and Jace and Aileen and all of those, and nobody was like, wait, he doesn't look like Sebastian? And then I just got through the part where Max died, and I don't know if this makes me a bad person or not, but when Max died, I really didn't feel anything. I was hurt for the other characters. I was hurt for Alec and Izzy and Jace, but I didn't feel anything. I feel like Cassandra Clare kind of took the easy way out of killing a character off, because Max is barely mentioned in City of Bones, Ashes, or Glass. Like City of Glass, he was in here a little bit more, but I feel like she put him in here more than the other two books, because she was trying to kind of force a connection between you and Max, so that when he is killed by Sebastian, you would get emotional reaction. But to me, I didn't feel it, because he's barely an afterthought in every one of, well, the first three books. He's barely an afterthought. So I didn't feel anything. Let me know if you did down below, you know. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this all, because I still have about, it's 500 something pages. I'm at 269. Yeah. So I have a good little chart. I think I have 300. I cannot do math on the spot, so don't come at me. But I have a lot left to read. So I might make this thing a 48 hours and just wrap up the vlog when I finish City of Glass. But let me know if there's anything in City of Glass you want to talk about down below, because I'm addicted to the Mortal Instruments series, and I can never find enough people to talk about it. Like, nobody will talk about it with me. So if you're looking for someone to talk about it, hit me up in the comments. So you're probably not gonna be able to see that. Let me see. It's 11:50. So this is officially the end of Readathon by Zoe. And I am on part 3, the final part, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, of City of Glass. And so I'm going to make this a 48-hour readathon, because I really want to see if I can push and get all of this read. Um, tomorrow. And I've come to the realization that some of my views have changed reading these books for a second time, because I was so anti-Hodge, and now I can understand a little bit of why Hodge did what he did. I mean, everybody wants to make Hodge out to be the villain, even at the end of his life. And I thought about it too. I thought he was the villain too, but I mean, can you imagine being in a group of people who all committed the same crime, and because the other people are upper class, they basically get a slap on the wrist, no jail time, no probation, free to go on about their business, but you end up in jail for 20 years, you know, basically living in hell. That's basically what it equates down to with um Hodge. He got the short end of the stick. And so I can see in the end why he turned on them and gave over the mortal cup to Valentine, because Valentine came through on his promise. He released the curse off of Hodge, and he was able to leave and finally make it back to his homeland of Alicante. It obviously didn't end well, but I love this book. I I think this is still going to be my favorite. I love it so much. But that is my update for today. I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully I can finish this and make it a successful 48-hour readathon. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, so I decided that I was going to keep the video just the number of pages that I was able to read in 24 hours, because this is a reread and I don't have to dedicate as much to it. And there are a couple of books back here that are for my emoji-a-thon, readathon, and I want to get to those. And I can always come back to this later on in the month because it is a reread. It doesn't take as much time dedication. So I'm going to clock my page numbers in at 400. Let me double check. Yes, clock it in at a little over 400 pages. So I say I had a very successful readathon by Zoe. That is all for my 24-hour readathon. Let me know in the comment section down below if you did it and filmed it. I'm always looking to watch. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to come and hang out with me, all of my social medias are linked down below. And if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can hit that subscribe button and the bell button beside it somewhere so you can be notified when I upload new content. And as always, until we meet again, bye.